Welcome back to Onetipass Insights. Today was another wild one on Wall Street, with oil prices roaring and stocks wobbling. If you feel like the market is trapped between an oil shock and a hard place, you are not alone. Crude is acting like a stealth tax on the entire world, and investors are finally starting to price that in. United States stocks limped into the weekend, with the Dow, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq all closing lower. Think of global equities as runners, trying to sprint uphill with a heavy energy backpack. Brent crude is holding north of $100 even after the United States moved to let buyers snap up Russian barrels at sea. The message is simple. As long as the Strait of Hormuz is choked, the market does not believe policymakers can tame this shock. This market update is brought to you by onevideopro.com. Want engaging videos like this for your business, products, or social media channels? Visit us to get started today. The real story is the triple threat of bond yields, the dollar, and slowing growth. 10-year Treasury yields are near 4.5% because fourth quarter growth slowed to 0.7%, while inflation stayed above 3%. That is the classic stagflation cocktail. Meanwhile, the dollar is grinding toward new highs as investors crowd into the only safe haven that pays a yield. Even gold is losing its shine, because when the dollar and yields both rise, the yellow metal gets left behind. On the stock-specific side, we saw a massive EV reset. Honda tumbled after warning of its first annual loss in decades, flagging nearly $16 billion in charges as it pulls back on its electric strategy. Adobe also slid after its longtime chief executive announced he is stepping down. But it is not all gloom. Crypto-linked names and the EV maker NIO caught a bid today, showing that there are still pockets of momentum if you know where to look. The bottom line, watch the Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank next week. Traders are betting on fewer rate cuts as officials face the ugliest trade-off between inflation and growth in years. In this environment, owning the index is not enough. Stock selection is everything. Thanks for watching. Follow us for more insights like this. This is not financial advice. Do your own research before investing.